The Bold and the Beautiful, a web of deceit, kidnapping, and a paternity bombshell that will change everything. Welcome, fans of high-stakes drama and heart-stopping revelations. Prepare yourselves for an unprecedented whirlwind of chaos, betrayal, and emotional turmoil set to engulf the world of the bold and the beautiful. The spoilers we're about to unpack are not for the faint of heart. Secrets that have been buried for years are about to be violently unearthed. Relationships will shatter under the unbearable weight of betrayal, and the lives of your favorite characters will be irrevocably altered. From a chilling kidnapping that will test the bonds of love and family to a paternity bombshell that will send shockwaves through the Forrester, Spencer, and Logan dynasties, the drama is escalating to explosive new heights. So, buckle up, because we're diving deep into the electrifying spoilers that will leave you on the edge of your seat. Part 1. The Dark Descent of Luna Nozawa, A Mother's Revenge. The storm that is about to hit Los Angeles has a name: Luna Nozawa. For weeks, we've witnessed her obsession with Dr. John Finnegan festering beneath a veneer of feigned innocence. Driven by a relentless bitterness stemming from Finn's repeated rejection of her as his daughter, Luna's resentment towards his wife, Steffy Forrester, has reached a devastating climax. The simmering anger has finally boiled over, pushing Luna to commit an act so heinous it will forever scar the lives of those she once claimed to love. In a twisted quest for vengeance, Luna has decided to inflict the maximum possible pain on Finn and Steffy. She kidnaps their beloved son, Hayes, plunging the couple into a state of frantic fear and desperation. The once happy home of Finn and Steffy is now a hollow echo of its former self, filled with the agonizing silence of a missing child. Their relentless search for Hayes is met with a cold, calculated wall of silence from Luna, who has carefully hidden herself away, making any rescue seem impossible. But Luna's cruelty doesn't end there. In a chilling turn of events, she initiates a video call to a distraught Steffy. On screen, Luna appears disturbingly calm, her composure a stark contrast to the simmering anger and bitterness that fuels her every word. In a ruthless monologue that will send shivers down your spine, Luna lays bare her deep-seated dissatisfaction with life. She assigns significant blame to Finn and Steffy for her emotional suffering, painting them as the architects of her misery. Luna insists that Finn must understand the pain he has caused by denying her existence, a pain she chillingly intends to replicate by taking Hayes' life. Luna's words are a poison arrow aimed straight at Steffy's heart. Terrified but determined to save her child, Steffy desperately tries to reason with her. She pleads emotionally, begging Luna to spare Hayes and end the cycle of pain and revenge. But Luna's heart has hardened. She dismisses Steffy's pleas, reiterating her simple and unchangeable goal: to make Finn suffer an unbearable loss. Part 2. The Paternity Bombshell That Shatters Lives, A Secret Unraveled. Facing the imminent threat to her son's life and completely out of options, Steffy is forced to reveal a devastating secret, one she has carried silently for years. In a moment of pure desperation, Steffy screams the truth at Luna, a truth that will not only change the course of this harrowing kidnapping but will also redefine the very fabric of the Forrester and Spencer families. The bombshell confession hangs heavily in the air as Steffy, with a trembling voice, admits that Hayes is not Finn's biological child. And the truth is even more shocking than anyone could have imagined. Steffy goes further, admitting that Liam Spencer is, in fact, Hayes' biological father. This stunning revelation, a secret born from a moment of weakness and deception, has been a ticking time bomb, and Luna's actions have just lit the fuse. The immediate aftermath of this confession is a whirlwind of emotions. Luna, momentarily stunned by the unexpected confession, finds her entire revenge plan in tatters. Realizing that her entire revenge plot hinged on causing Finn emotional devastation, she now faces the reality that killing Hayes would not have the desired impact. Her determination to harm Hayes wavers as she processes Steffy's revelation. Seeing Hayes as an innocent child caught unjustly in adult battles and lies, Luna, after a tense and emotional internal struggle, decides to release him unharmed. She quietly returns Hayes to safety, leaving the child in a secure location where Steffy can easily find him. Luna then swiftly departs town, realizing that nothing remains for her in Los Angeles. While Hayes' safe return brings some relief, the turmoil Luna leaves behind creates lasting chaos. The warmth of the reunion between Finn and Steffy quickly turns cold as Finn confronts Steffy over the shocking revelation she made to Luna. Finn's confusion rapidly turns into fury and disbelief as he demands Steffy explain the truth. Forced to finally come clean, Steffy tearfully admits she deceived Finn for years, fully aware from the beginning that Hayes was Liam's biological child. Finn reels in devastation, hurt, and anger. He feels profoundly betrayed, struggling to understand how Steffy could deceive him about something so fundamental. Finn had built his entire identity as Hayes' father, proudly and lovingly raising him as his own. The revelation cuts Finn deeply, leading him to question everything he has believed, including Steffy's love and honesty. A fierce argument erupts between Finn and Steffy, rapidly escalating into emotional chaos. Finn confronts Steffy about her betrayal, accusing her of selfishness, manipulation, and profound dishonesty. Finn's emotional anguish is palpable as he recounts how deeply he bonded with Hayes, feeling deeply betrayed by the woman he trusted most in the world. Steffy desperately attempts to explain her actions, insisting she lied to protect Finn, their family, and their happiness. She passionately argues that biology isn't the only thing defining family and that Finn has always been Hayes' true father in every way that matters. But Finn is inconsolable. The depth of Steffy's deception shatters his trust completely, leaving their marriage and shared future teetering on the brink. Finn's emotional devastation soon spills over, becoming public knowledge. Friends and family quickly learn about Steffy's betrayal, causing ripples of shock throughout their community. Ridge, Taylor, Brooke, Liam, and the entire Forrester and Spencer clans become entangled in the emotional fallout. Everyone takes sides, exacerbating tensions and conflicts among families that were already complex and fragile. Part 3. The Return of a Rival. Nick Marone's play for Brooke's heart. Meanwhile, as one relationship crumbles, another is poised for a dramatic and potentially explosive reunion. The sudden return of Nick Marone has sent shockwaves through the Forrester family, reigniting old flames and stirring up fresh conflicts. And at the center of this new storm is none other than Brooke Logan, a woman who has often been portrayed as the heart of these dramatic storms. Nick's dramatic reappearance in Los Angeles has turned Brooke's world upside down. After weeks of traveling the globe and keeping tabs on Brooke from afar, Nick has strode back into her life with undeniable confidence and a clear mission to reclaim the heart of the woman he's never truly forgotten. Their reunion was nothing short of electric, culminating in a passionate kiss that spoke volumes about their unresolved feelings. While no one caught them in the act, the tension in the air was palpable. Nick poured his heart out, reminiscing about their past adventures, those sunlit yacht trips and whispered promises under the stars. He expressed his dismay upon learning that Ridge Forrester had walked away from Brooke over a corporate scandal at Forrester Creations, a situation Nick believed she was unfairly blamed for. With a voice full of conviction, he urged Brooke to reconsider her future, planting seeds of doubt about whether her true destiny lies with someone who has repeatedly let her down. The plot thickened when Ridge Forrester himself stumbled upon their intense exchange. Though he missed the intimate moment that preceded it, the sight of Brooke in deep conversation with Nick was enough to ignite a fire of jealousy in Ridge's heart. His face darkened as he interrupted them, his tone laced with barely concealed frustration. It's clear that seeing Brooke with another man, especially someone as charismatic as Nick, drives Ridge to the edge. In a moment of raw emotion, Ridge issued a shocking ultimatum, demanding that Brooke cut all contact with Nick immediately. This bold move revealed just how deeply he still cares for her, even as he remains publicly committed to Taylor Hayes. Ridge's words carried a possessive edge, as if he couldn't bear the thought of losing Brooke to a rival from his past. The irony is thick. While he claims to have moved on, His actions scream that his heart is still tethered to the woman who has been his muse for decades. This jealousy is more than just a passing emotion, it's a wake-up call for Ridge. If he truly wants Brooke back in his life, he can't rely on old tricks or half-hearted gestures. The days of sweeping her off her feet with a custom-designed gown or a fleeting romantic moment are long gone. Part 4. Bill Spencer's Redemption and the Nozawa Women's Tangled Web. As the drama unfolds between Finn, Steffy, and Liam, and the love triangle between Brooke, Ridge, and Nick intensifies, another storyline is simmering with the potential for its own explosive fallout. Dollar Bill Spencer, a man known for his ruthless business tactics and complicated love life, finds himself in hot water over a grave misstep with Luna Nozawa. The drama kicks off with a harsh reality check for Bill, who must now swallow his pride and confront the catastrophic consequences of his actions. By pulling strings to secure Luna's release from prison, believing her to be his daughter, Bill unwittingly unleashed a storm that threatens everyone around him. Luna, far from reformed, has embarked on a chilling path of destruction, leaving a trail of havoc in her wake. Sources close to the Spencer family reveal that Bill is haunted by the realization that if Luna's dark impulses lead to more tragedy, the blame will fall squarely on his shoulders. Determined to curb her reign of terror, Bill is scrambling to rectify his mistake. The whispers in Los Angeles suggest he may be in over his head. The once confident mogul now faces sleepless nights, haunted by the faces of those Luna has already hurt, knowing he must act swiftly to prevent further bloodshed. Will he be able to rein her in, or has he opened a Pandora's box that no amount of money or influence can close? As the crisis deepens, the Nozawa women are thrust back into the spotlight, forming an unlikely coalition to tackle Luna's dangerous behavior. Sheila Carter, never one to shy away from a scheme, has taken it upon herself to intervene, reaching out to Poppy Nozawa for assistance in taming Luna's wild streak. Sheila's involvement adds a layer of unpredictability. As her motives are rarely pure, could she be using this chaos to ingratiate herself with powerful allies, or does she genuinely fear Luna's next move? Poppy, torn between maternal instinct and horror at Luna's actions, didn't hesitate to loop in her sister, Lee Finnegan, for support. The family dynamics are a tangled web, with Poppy and Lee sharing a complicated history, further muddied by their past connections to Bill. Flashbacks to earlier days reveal late-night conversations and lingering glances between Bill and Lee, a potential romance that many fans felt was cut short. Now, as the Nozawa women band together, hushed rumors circulate through Forrester Creations hallways that this crisis might just reignite old sparks, especially as Bill finds himself drawn back into Lee's orbit. Conclusion: a future forged in fire. The revelations, betrayals, and rekindled passions are set to create a perfect storm on the bold and the beautiful. The repercussions of Luna's kidnapping and Steffy's dramatic confession will reverberate long into the series, permanently reshaping relationships and redefining family ties. This explosive storyline promises to deliver unforgettable dramatic intensity, powerful emotional performances, and deeply meaningful character evolution. The question remains, will Finn find a way to forgive Steffy's devastating betrayal, or is their love irretrievably broken? Similarly, Liam must navigate the complexities of newfound fatherhood, balancing his responsibilities toward Hayes against the stability of his existing relationships. Liam's revelation further complicates his dynamics with Hope and their family, setting the stage for more emotionally intricate interactions in the episodes ahead. In the midst of this turmoil, Finn faces an existential crisis. He is deeply conflicted, torn between his intense love for Hayes and the crushing pain of betrayal. He must grapple with questions about identity, fatherhood, and forgiveness. As he distances himself emotionally from Steffy, Finn begins to question whether their relationship can survive such profound betrayal, wondering if love alone can ever repair broken trust. Steffy, meanwhile, faces severe emotional fallout. Guilt-ridden and emotionally fragile, she recognizes her deception's heavy price. Her life and relationships crumble around her as she struggles to maintain composure amid overwhelming backlash and heartbreak. Though her initial intentions might have been to protect her family, Steffy now faces the brutal consequences of her choices, acknowledging that her actions have irreparably altered her family's dynamics. As the narrative continues, viewers can expect powerful emotional confrontations, devastating breakups, and complex attempts at reconciliation. The destinies of these characters are intertwined in a web of love, lies, and a desperate search for forgiveness. The coming weeks on The Bold and the beautiful promise to be a roller coaster of emotions, leaving us all to wonder who will emerge from the ashes of this fiery drama and who will be consumed by it. Don't miss a single moment of the gripping drama that is about to unfold. Thanks for watching this videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.